Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Kara99 with 1,285 rating versus N3sh with 1,103 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video. Also, before we go ahead and hop in, make sure to go check out N3sh's Twitch, link down below in the description, and then we are going to go ahead and see N3sh win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and he'll go first, 43 versus 44. Opening hands, we have Fusion Destiny, Boots, Celestial, Veiler, and Rhoda, so we have one going second card here. They have Temple, Dasher, Bell, Illusion, and Ogre. So we see both players opening up each part of the brick. We also have no idea what deck they're on. It is a deck that's playing 43 with Dasher and Illusion. Could be Prank Kid. He's gonna go search right, and then activate, special summon out token, go bring out Fateful, and then activate Illusion. And then it could also be a few other things. Grab souls, put back Dasher, activate souls. Okay, so they are playing multiple Illusion in the deck, which makes me think it's not the like the Brave Synchro deck that like Cody Angeloff and them are running at the YCS. And then Fateful, grab Griffin, discard Draco back effect to equip itself, and then they're going to activate Griffin, special summon out, Souls effect, and then they're just sending, send 2, draw Fusion Destiny, Red Rose. Okay, so it probably is the deck that Cody and them were playing, but I'm pretty sure Cody and them were playing 1 Souls, 1 Illusion, but they're playing multiple Illusion, which in this scenario is like really good, right? Because you get to Illusion, put back Dasher, and then you can still special summon Souls. Because if you only play 1 Illusion, you put back Dash, you'd have to normal souls. There's no point of keeping Illusion at that point. It also can conflict with Prosperity. Maybe they ended up taking Prosperities out for those. But I guess we'll have to find out. I think Prosperity is a pretty solid card. Card's kind of crazy. And then Red Rose for Rocks Rose. Rocks Rose, go search Basil Rose Shoot. And they still only have Veiler to deal with this. They're going to go for Shooting Riser, and then Shooting Riser, chain Veiler on that. Trying to cut off access to Snow because how crazy Snow is. They could also just dump Token Collector here. But I feel like since they negated... I was going to say, maybe because they negated it is just Snow. Yeah. Now... Snow is also a crazy card. This deck just has a lot of really good cards in it. Basil Rose Shoot, Summon, and then go for Herald of Arclight. Especially because, like, this deck, they play Black Rose and the Moonlight Black Rose. I'm pretty sure that's its name. It's been a while since I've played with that. But it's kind of crazy that you can, like, Shooting Riser, dump Snow. And if you just have nothing else besides the Shooting Riser, dump Snow, no other monsters, and you Snow Summon itself out, you book a monster, they keep going, you Black Rose them, they keep going, you Snow them again, and like that's just off of this. I mean, obviously with like having like 14 cards for Snow, but that's not that hard to do. Standby phase, they want to use Floor effect to tag out into Griffin. And then Shooting Riser would be able to make Floor again, which has the negate, because this right now had already used this negate. They can't chain Ogre because Herald of Arclight. This has to go to Graveyard. This wouldn't let it go to Graveyard. Think on Floor. Yeah, they just don't have anything here, though. Yeah, they're letting that go. So put back, special summon out Griffin, and then they just submit the feed. They don't want to reveal what deck they're on. Moving on into the next game now, we are going to go ahead and we are going to see Phantom Knight go first. Opening hands, we have Ash, Crossout, Called by Celestial, and Boots. The deck is just DP hand traps. But this deck's DP hand traps plus sometimes gets to search Fogblade. And then they have Griffin, Temple, Token Collector, Ogre, Red Rose. Okay. Normal summon out Boots, get rid of that, go for Amirage, banish Boots, grab Shade, set Shade, activate it, and then go for Link Spider, get rid of those, go for Anaconda, and then Anaconda effect, pay 2,000, dump Fusion Destiny and the bricks, summon out Enforcer, and set Called by, set Crossout, end phase Enforcer effect. They're thinking because they could chain Ogre here, and if they chain Ogre, then Ogre pretty much is an MST on a back row, but an MST that they don't get to choose, MST that player A gets to choose Kara here. And then Enforcer effect. So now they have Called By, DP, Ash. They draw Fateful. The goal here is to survive. They're going to activate Temple, tag out, chain Ash Blossom on that, and then they're going to activate Fateful effect. Grab Temple. I just don't see this winning here, right? Because Special Summon Griffin, Normal Summon Red Rose is quite literally the only actual play besides, I guess, like DPE Pass. Which, I mean, I guess it worked for them. But that also would have to require 2 bodies on board. And then Anaconda gets popped. So I don't think this is going to work out very well. I think they're just going to hope that the opponent doesn't draw well for turn or off Celestial. And at that point, is it even worth trying to play then? I guess it does get Temple in rotation, which gets you back to right, which makes Griffin live, and then Red Rose with the level 4. Okay. Pass. Oh, and they drew good. Dasher, summon that. Yeah, that's just obviously game, so they admit defeat. So moving on into game 3 now. It's been pretty quick so far. We are going to see N3sh go first. Opening hands, we have Ash, Fogblade, Draco back, Rhoda, and Valor. So going second, neither of these cards are very strong. Fogblade can become good depending on what else you have, because you can like Torn Skills, discard Fogblade, and then Fogblade's just an extender, so it's better to discard something like Fogblade than a Hand Trap, but you know, this card isn't necessarily breaking the board or preventing it like a Hand Trap or an engine card. Like a monster engine card. Then they have Fusion Destiny, Prosperity, Adventure Prosperity, and Griffin. So we are seeing like the Prosperities here. They're going to activate the Adventure. So Adventure will grab Temple, discard Temple, Temple effect, banish itself to go search. They're not going to Ash this. And then activate right. Special summon out the token. And then Fateful effect, go search. Grab the equip spell, so I guess it's like they could have activated right and then chain Griffin, so that way if token collector gets dropped, they can out the token collector body and then also still have the token on board. But maybe they're like, oh, if we get hit with token collector, crazy enough, I just want to keep Griffin on board because Griffin's level 7. And then like, you know, token collector body can be dealt with like Floor Pop or something. But activate Prosperity here. They're going to banish 6. Chain Ash Blossom. Oh, hold on. Yo, this artwork's kind of clean. Now, I wonder how this would look. I love how Black Rose usually looks, like in Ghost Rare or Alti. Or even Secret or every rarity. It looks nice. So I wonder how is this like a real artwork that's out in TCG? If so, I want to see it. So I've never seen this before. So that's cool. But we're also going to see both Anacondas go because they have Fusion Destiny. And then in response to Ash, chain Griffin. Yeah, so you don't want to chain Valor there. If you chain Valor on Griffin, that is fine. Because they still just have a negate. And then look at the top 6. So we are going... Souls doesn't work with Prosperity. They can't draw this turn. Illusion is just Souls. Ogre and Valor. Hand Traps. Temple's already been used. And then Crossout is Crossout. So I feel like... Are they just going to grab Crossout or are they going to grab Follow-Up? Or Hand Traps? Okay, that's also fair. Crossout is... pretty decent, but they want a normal ogre. Is this because they're going for 001 play or Shooting Riser? Okay. Shooting Riser effect, chain Valor. Nah, why'd you have to Hand Trap? I want to see what they were going to go for here. Was just this dumb Snow? Or was it dumb Token Collector? Unfortunate. We will just never know now. And then activate Fusion Destiny. But at least we're going to have a game that should still have some more back and forth, depending on what they draw here. Temple. Paul. They're insane. Activate Rhoda. And then Rhoda will go ahead and grab Boots. I guess they're doing this because they don't know the last card in hand that's Prosperity, right? But you get hit with Droll, it's still really good. So you could Temple Effect first, so that way the rest of the hand isn't known. Since you're still going to have to Temple Effect anyways to break through Enforcer. Grab right, activate right, special summon token, bring out Fateful, and then Fateful Effect Chainlink 1. And then we're going to see N3sh activate Enforcer Chainlink 2. So that will go ahead, pop Fateful, and we'll pop Fateful, and then activate Draco back. They didn't want to put Enforcer in graveyard because they could just like normal summon Boots, make Dark. And they were probably just scared of Dark. Well, they'd obviously do other lines and everything, but at some point in line, Dark would take that. And then go for Link Spider, go for Anaconda. And then Anaconda effect, pay 2,000, dump Fusion Destiny, and the bricks, summon Enforcer. See, that's what I'm saying. It's a DP, hand traps. Occasionally, you have the boots to search Fogblade. It's crazy. Because, like, making Cherubini is rather scary. Especially because, like, everyone's playing Dark right now. At least at the moment. And Dark can take Cherubini. Or I said Anaconda, I meant Cherubini. Like use 2 level 3s, make Cherubini, and then if you get stopped or something, or they play through the board, they get the Dark, summon Cherubini dump Temple, and it's just such a good play. It's just like when you're playing Dragon Link, you play versus Phantom Knight, you can activate Cherubini to dump Ogre to get a light in graveyard. I won with that one time, because I've done that play many times. I won with that play once. It's just so clean. They draw Temple. They could dash or summon that out. But they could also just not do this. Like Prosperity is also now conflicting with Celestial. Yeah, it feels like the deck, the way it's built right now, with extra copies of Souls, might tend to be a problem. They're going to bring out the second Fateful. I know that the list that was being played was playing 2 Fateful and 2 Griffin. Fateful is a pretty good card. You're going to discard Prosperity, and then special summon out Griffin, Chain Enforcer, pop Anaconda, pop tokens, special summon out, set the Draco back, and then activate Celestial effect. So banish, draws double Ash. Yo, that's kinda rough. I mean, yeah, normal summon out Ash Blossom. Then get rid of those, go for Needle Fiber Chainlink 1, Fogblade Chainlink 2, pass, draw Imperm, set the Imperm, Celestial try to draw, chain Ash Blossom, Battle Phase, Enforcer effect, and then this will, because they can't just like attack over because Fogblade, so they're going to pop Fogblade and then the Draco back, and they knew it was Draco back too, so they wanted to specifically get rid of that. Could have also just got rid of Fateful, because Fateful's a body. Beat over, pass, draw Illusion, and then they're going to activate Fateful effect. So Fateful, grab Temple, discard Temple, and then Temple effect, banish to go search, and then that's going to grab right. Now just go ahead and go to end phase, because they're not applying any pressure here besides, I mean, there's pressure, but it's not like games being threatened next turn. They're going to pop Fateful, and then Enforcer effect, pass, and then draws Imperm. They are getting a lot of interruptions set up though. Attack, and then set, pass, draw Red Rose. Okay. Special summon out the token. They're playing 3 Fateful. Okay. You know, I can see that being good. The only problem is when you start drawing a lot of these cards, it can be bad. And like, yeah, because they are just playing a lot of them. They're playing 3 right, 3 Fateful, 3 Temple. I'm guessing 2 Griffin. Guess we'll find out though. Illusion, grab Souls, and then go ahead, put back the Illusion, activate Souls effect, dump the illusion, special summon out, and then Soul's Effect, send to try to draw, chain imperm, and then normal summon Red Rose. I mean, you could just like pop Red Rose, and then whatever play they make loses to whichever trap you decide to use. So pop Red Rose, effect, and then slap those in the dark effect, chain imperm, battle phase, attack, pass, draw nib, standby phase, bring out enforcer. It's like no engine. They're gonna go ahead and attack over this, and then effect to go search. So they're thinking on what they want to search. They could search souls. They could search Red Rose. Could search Celestial if that was in deck. It can't search Red Rose. I think I said Red Rose, but I meant Rocks Rose. You can't search Red Rose because it has too much defense, but Rocks Rose does not, so you can search that. And then pass. Oh, and then they draw Red Rose. Normal summon Rocks Rose, effect, and then they're going to chain Fogblade on it, putting them with one last card in hand. It is an unknown, but there's no way it plays through Enforcer Nib, or even just Enforcer. And then end phase, Enforcer, pop Rocks Rose, draw Gamma. Still not quite game, though. Draw Cross out. And then we're going to see N3sh go ahead and emit defeat. So GG. GG's. Wow. Hand trap. Hand trap. Hand trap. Hand trap. Hand trap. Hand trap. They drew hand traps like, what, 7 turns in a row there? Kind of wild. But we're going to go ahead and see that the match was about 33 minutes long, and we are going to see N3sh end up losing that one. It is cool to see this deck, though, and how it's, like evolving, I should say. Because now we're seeing 3 Fateful in it, multiple Souls. So maybe N3sh is playing less hand traps than the others were. Or I wonder what he ended up doing differently, I should say. And then, yeah, we just saw Phantom Knight, but it's Phantom Knight, you know what I mean? It's not really Phantom Knight. It just, some hands feel like Phantom Knight, but most hands really don't. They really don't. Yeah, but with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.